Here we go into the first match of the stream. Sawyer Ace versus Max Black. Sawyer Ace, obviously, who attacked Max Black, or at least it was reminded that that happened by John, because I low-key forgot. But Sawyer Ace was the person who attacked Max Black, which actually led to Max Black's very violent outburst in the ring in the World Championship tournament that took his brother John Black out for a series of weeks. I think it was nearly a month at this point. Bray! Oi! Oi! For fuck's sake. Stop it! Sorry, he's trying to eat the fucking curtain. But we do start this match up with Midnight Chain Wrestling, because of course we do. Max, of course, looking to, you know, basically return himself into that title picture after losing it to Brad Collins, looking to be able to regain a match for that title. Will most likely be what his motivations are over the next couple of weeks. As we go right back into... is this now the third chain wrestling strand that we've had in the same match? That's ridiculous. And Max Black going for the pin. Kick out at 1 by Sawyer. Oh. There we go. And a big suplex from Sawyer. And it looked like he went for a moonsault and kind of somehow course corrected it, but still missed. Max Black throwing Sawyer into the corner now. With a shoulder barge. Now targeting the shoulder. It's clearly quite personal for Max this match, which does make sense, as Sawyer did make an attempt to, you know, cost his chance in the world title tournament, which obviously Max ended up winning. So if Sawyer got his way, we would be living in an alternate reality right now where Max Black never became world champion and never had the dominating run that he had. Nice enziguri to the back of the head. Sawyer moving out of the way, throwing the big man across the ropes, jumping underneath, and then catching him into a nice power slam. And he lifts the big man above his shoulders, the sheer strength being shown on display by Sawyer Ace here. Lifting a man of Max Black's size cannot be easy. Dropping his neck onto the shoulder of Sawyer, which, you know, as you can tell by his build, quite built shoulders, so clearly would hurt quite a lot. Targeting the arm of Max now. Nope, changing his mind, going for the knees into the back instead. Max stumbling to his feet now. So flipping him back in the ring. It's like he's trying to disorient the former world champ into a stunner, a rolling stunner. But now Max rolls up and met with a headbutt by Sawyer. But a quick kick to the face from Max to send him to the ground. And a pop-up power bomb. As he now looks in the rear naked choke. And Sawyer grabs the ropes. Sawyer with a leg takedown. There goes top rope. Nice moonsault. Targeting the arm. But Max Black with a big punch to the stomach. Multiple punches, in fact, to get Sawyer off him. Sawyer dodging the clothesline, lifting him up. Slamming him right back down to the mat and going for the pin. 1. And a kick out at 1. After all this offense that Sawyer has given Max Black, and he still kicks out at 1. Throwing him into the corner now. Into a leg drop hung over that rope. Sawyer gets him up. Drops him onto the knees. Not throwing Max Black out with the ring. But he's not. But Sawyer is not scared to take that fight to the outside. A nice running power slam. But Max Black with a kick to get back up and a huge double axe handle as he rolls back in the ring and then rolls back out again. It's like he was trying to reset a count that wasn't happening. Sawyer getting fired up. Throwing Max into the barricade. Just surprised the barricade didn't go fucking flying down with him. Sawyer with a shoulder tackle. And another shoulder tackle into the corner. Targeting the leg to take him down. Sawyer swinging Max around. Goes for a coffin drop, but Max rolls out of the way. Are people actually in the chat, by the way? It's like really inactive. Max going for the pin on Sawyer now. 1, 2, 3. Max Black picks up the win against Sawyer Ace. A result that we expected, but to be fair to Sawyer, put up a really good fight against Max. It looked like Max was on the back foot of most of that match. Typing in RP at the moment. Alright, fair enough. Not trying to be that guy. It's just because I see that there's like a lot of people in the chat and just no one was saying anything, and I didn't want to make it seem like I didn't want to make like I don't want some people to feel like the chat just doesn't care about their matches, you know. You know, everyone deserves an even chance of having their match watched and, you know, commented on and stuff. I was watching fairly. Well, that's because, well, you're both people, John. that's to be expected. But it's Max Black who stands tall. Which, you know, to be fair, I mean, that's not really much of a choice. I mean, he can't really help standing tall, considering his fucking size. But he manages to get the victory, get revenge for that attack Sawyer staged on him some months ago. And putting that to bed. And now you have to assume that the next step for Max Black is getting a rematch for that world title.